Today I'm going to be firing my Snider Cadet carbine. There's the Snider load at a pumpkin that's 50 yards downrange, and I've put a large tarp out there so that I can see the impact, because Sniders are known for shooting high, especially at 50 yards, and my Snider carbine here is not really known for accuracy in general. So I'm going to fire a couple shots and see where they're landing. I'm probably going to be aiming down towards the bottom of the tarp. Well, I wish I had known exactly where I was going to aim, because my first shot hit the pumpkin. There's the entry. Let's turn this around and see what the exit looks like. There it is. Obviously went through the tarp. So, there we go. I'm going to show you how to load a Snider. So as you can see right here, this is the breech block mechanism that was added to the Civil War era muskets, the P-1853s. And this block here, you flip open and you slide the brass case in. And it's tough with the fouling what's in there. And then it closes like that, and once you fire it, the firing pin hits the charge. And then you can eject the shell by actually pulling back on the brass here, which I'm going to go ahead and fire it, and then eject the case. There's the empty case. Well, I fired 5 rounds at the pumpkin from 50 yards with my Snider Cadet carbine. This is where I was actually aiming down here, kind of at the top of this stick, so you can get an idea for how high the thing shoots at 50 yards. It looks like I only hit with one. My first shot was the luckiest, and then I've got 2 strikes there and 2 strikes there. So I got to work on some accuracy, but actually that's not too bad. You know, I thought it would be a lot wilder than that with this short cutoff barrel in the Cadet carbine. I had 9 rounds loaded, so I decided to go ahead and fire the rest of them off. So you can see I achieved one more hit with the Snider. You can see I had one really low shot here. I had a couple more high shots, and one that went pretty wide. Not sure why. Aimed at the same spot about every time. So I really got to work on my load development here. The bullet. I fired 2 different types of bullets, which I'll show some pictures of. I'm going to try next with the Martini. Okay, well, we're going to take the same shot again, but this time with my 1879 Martini Henry, with the Martini brass that I loaded up on a previous video for you guys. So let's see how it works here. Again, we're at 50 yards. So we're loading up. Pull the handle up here. Again, I'm probably going to need to aim pretty low at 50 yards. Let's see what happened. Alright, I fired 2 shots. I went down and took a look, and I realized that I'm actually hitting pretty close to my point of aim. So I'm going to try aiming a little bit higher than I was with the Snider. Last shot. go see what happened. Well, you can see these were my first 2 shots down here, and that's about where I was aiming. So once I raised my point of aim, I started hitting the pumpkin pretty directly. As you can see there's a shot there, and there. That's from the Snider. But there's 3 hits for my next 3 shots at 50 yards. So that old girl still very accurate.